Hey guys!
What's up, fam?
Welcome back. So, today we are talking about flirting. So somebody sent me a question. Is there a thing as a natural flirt or harmless flirting? And can being nice, someone's character, come across as flirting? So this was a question that I got, and I actually asked a few people. And the responses were interesting.
Okay.
People were saying, yes, there is such thing as a natural flirt and there is such thing as harmless flirting. I beg to differ. Yes, I feel like there is such thing as a natural flirt, which I honestly think my husband is that. Especially, yes, my husband is a natural flirt. He actually has toned down a little bit as he's getting older, but when we were dating, it was crazy. He wouldn't even notice it. Even now, like sometimes, like when you're speaking to somebody, or if, like when we're out like at a restaurant or something and it's a female waitress, your tone definitely changes. So he is definitely unnatural. It does. It does.
Oh my God.
And
Exact same.
can someone's niceness come across as flirting? I don't know. Well, actually, yes.
That can happen. Yeah.
It definitely can come across as flirting, or that you actually have like intent to like you like the person. I know a lot of natural flirts, like especially when I was in high school, I had a good friend who she was naturally like, she was so nice that it came off as flirtatious. But it wasn't even just with like the opposite sex. Like with everybody, like even with a female to a female, she would be like, "Hey, sweetie, how are you? Like you look beautiful." Like she was just naturally like that, and she had kind of like I guess like a sensual like vibe about her.
I fell for that plenty of times.
You said you fell for that plenty.
Yeah. I mean, I learned over the years, but I'm back when I was single and. I fell for that plenty of times. And like,
why are you saying fell for it? Like it's like a trap or something? Or somebody?
It's a trap. Okay, it's not a trap. Some people are genuinely
exactly. That's why
like
we're focusing on natural flirt.
So yeah, they're naturally like that, and I'm just like, and I was just like, oh snap, she's feeling me, whatever. And then it's like, hey, then I start. It's like, nah.
But you guys think everybody's feeling you. We smile at y'all.
Nah, I mean, when I was young, when I was like a teenager, I was like, oh man, she's smiling, feeling me. Yes, at that point, but after a while, I was like, I'll do a little test to see, okay, and then what I do is I check how you respond to other people. After I went through, all the embarrassing moments, I said, all right, let me reevaluate myself.
You done put your heart out.
Yeah, after I got exposed too many times,
stabbed.
I said, all right, let me find out.
Tread lightly.
Yeah, let me tread lightly and let me see. All right, she's flirting with me. Okay, let me see. Oh, nah, she's flirtatious with a bunch of people, and that's how she is. And so then I want to. But if I see like this person is flirtatious with me and always want to talk with me, but then she's not like that with other guys, I'm like, all right, let me push up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with someone that's naturally flirtatious. My biggest thing with somebody that is naturally flirtatious, I mean, I don't know. That's what I feel like. There's a difference between naturally flirtatious and somebody that's kind of pushing it to kind of make it seem as if this is just how they are. But
they're covering it up.
Yeah, like I guess that falls into, is there such thing as harmless flirting? I don't think that there's no such thing as harmless flirting. Because if you're flirting with somebody, I feel like there's kind of like an underlying intent in that. But it's either you're trying to get some type of attention or something.
So then that goes back to if someone's naturally like that.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Somebody that's naturally flirtatious and with everybody, that doesn't mean that I'm trying to get with you. That's just their character. They're just, I guess, a little overly friendly. I guess.
Gotcha.
That's what you consider naturally flirtatious.
Yeah.
But then someone that's actually like flirting, like this guy, they're like extra, hey, what's up? But then it's like, I'm just playing with him. I wanted him to get me this or whatever. That is not harmless because number one, you're doing that with a motive. Gotcha. Exactly. And then number two, you're playing with somebody's emotions. Like you're being nice to me and flirty and touching me and, you know, saying these nice things to me when in the back of your mind, you have no intent to actually take this anywhere. So when I actually want to take you out on a date, you're telling me no, but then like you're smiling and giggling with me to get something from me.
Yeah.
So that's what I like. That's what I mean by I don't think there's any such thing as harmless flirting. But I do feel like there is a natural flirt. And
okay, I see what you're saying.
And sometimes people's kindness can be taken as flirting. Like somebody could just be a nice person, and it looks like
that's true.
Or do you like me? Or like somebody on the outside can be looking at it as that person is
definitely likes you.
Just trying to push up on you.
I've got that too.
You've got what?
I think I've got. I want to say hurt, but like just exposed too many times. I'm good now.
Aww.
I'm recovering.
You've been hurt so many times.
I've played it most times. I think I've gone to the I got played a lot of times in my life. Ain't nothing. Whatever. Built me. I'm a Mac daddy now, so I'll at your boy. But yeah, I
who's hollering at you?
Holla at your boy.
Yeah. Get it right.
My number's at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, but
don't get your life snatched away.
I went. I guess you could say, like you said, I didn't notice it because I've gone to the extreme. So I'm like, oh, this girl's liking me. This girl's liking me. Been through that kind of situation before. That I'm like, no girl likes me. So I was oblivious to like a lot of. Stuff.
But you also were flirty.
I was.
Yes.
I don't think so, man. I just naturally. Hey.
You were flirty and you were touchy. Yes. Yes. Are you kidding me? I wish I had like.
I would not be touching.
Yes, you would. So many times when I would see you, you would like say hi to somebody, and then you would always put your hands like around the person's waist like this. Or you would come up and like you would do that.
The side hug. I always get the side.
No,
the
you
side
would
Christian
legit
hug like
the
this.
Side Christian.
But hey,
no, around the waist. You would be around the waist.
I would
like
do
this.
it like my family members. Like
no, you would not, bro.
Grandma,
dude, I was checking for you. I was watching what you were doing.
How
like when we were just talking.
Oh.
When we were just talking, you legit would like put your hands and be like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" Like you would do that.
I'm not dibble dabble.
What are you dibble dabbling in?
Those times, nothing was concrete yet, so we just had to make sure
you drifting off into the 8-ish community.
Nah, I ain't. Just being real. That's right. That's what happened. But now I'm good. Right? I'm good. I definitely don't be like. I don't do that.
Now you don't.
Just gonna, hey, how are you doing, sister?
You would lose your life if you were still like that.
What, doing the slide?
Yeah. You got me messed up.
Okay. So?
But yes, like I said, there is such thing as a natural flirt. There is no such thing as harmless flirting because there's always something behind it. It's either you actually like the person or you're trying to get something from the person. There's some type of motive behind that and somebody's going to get hurt. And yes, niceness can be taken.
All right, so if someone is like, oh, Pat, like, I like the shoes, whatever, and I'm like, yo, what thanks, that, like that. That's flirting?
No, that's just a compliment.
All right, just checking.
What?
I'm just checking. I don't know if that's considered like it.
So you think a compliment is flirting?
If they be like, yo, Pat, see you. She'd be like, yo.
Is this a guy saying this to you?
A female.
What female is like, oh, Pat, yo, you look nice. What female is doing that?
There's females that say that. Like, oh, snap, see the outfit. Like that? Yeah. Hey, I see that outfit. Yeah.
Okay. So you feel like people are flirting with you, or
I am asking.
You're asking
if that is the.
No, I think that's just a compliment.
Okay.
I think okay. So let's see. So here's what I feel like is flirting. That's a compliment. Somebody just say, "Hey, you look nice today."
Mm-hmm.
That's different. If somebody's like, "Damn, like you look good. You look nice today."
Obviously.
The tone is different.
Yeah.
And then if somebody's like even subtle flirting, where they come over to you all the time, or like they're the constant touch, like that physical thing,
yeah.
I feel like that is like that's like an intention. Like the person is touching you because they want to feel some type of connection with you. So like the constant, hey, what's up? Like whatever, putting, like that stuff I used to do when I was in high school or even into college. When I liked somebody, I'd be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Like I would, physically touch the person to make a connection. So like if you're physically touching somebody constantly, that is flirting.
Okay.
I feel like that is definitely flirting when you're constantly touching somebody.
If that's how they are. What if that's how they are? Like to everyone, guys, girls, that's how they are. That's how they just
that they constantly are touching.
Like,
guys, that's what I'm saying. If you're doing it on both sides, I don't know if that is necessarily flirting. But if it's one particular person that you're doing this to, that is flirting.
Okay.
It's different when it's everybody across the board.
Yeah.
Guys, girls, whatever. That person is just like that. Like, hey, what's up? How you doing? That's just, you can tell that's just that person's personality.
Okay.
But if it's just a specific person it's just that one person that they want to keep touching and they want to keep talking to and they want to keep flipping their hair or whatever, or you licking your lips constantly when you're talking to this one particular shorty, that is flirting. And if you're doing all that without an intent to actually date the person, then that can be very harmful because someone can get hurt. Like somebody's feelings got hurt a few times because something was happening, but it really wasn't.
Been through it all.
Oh, Pookie.
Well, let us know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe.
Has that happened to you? Are you a natural flirt?
Yeah.
Do you have any experience with somebody that's a naturally flirtatious person? Does it annoy you with people that are flirty? Do you feel like there is harmless flirting? I got a couple of yeses for that too, that people felt like flirting could be harmless. I personally don't think so. I think if you're flirting with somebody, a particular person, if you don't like them, that can be very harmful.
Okay.
So, comment, like, subscribe. Come on. Let's get it. Peace.